Welcome to Stealth ARTISAN Live. I'm ASHLER. We're going to be trying out the online beta of Red Dead, so I'm going to see if it's still available. This stream may be really short if it is not available. We're going to click on it and see what we have access to. And I think at the beginning here, I'm probably going to have us create a character, because I kind of clicked it for a minute and then saw it was something that I probably would want to stream, so I backed out before doing anything. So we may be spending just an hour creating a character, depending how robust their create a character is.
Okay, Sheriff. Here they are.
Tell the Marshal this ain't how we do things here. But I'll oblige him this once. All right. Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
All right, then. Deputy, would you please? I'm gonna need your details. You aren't going anywhere, and neither am I. Take the time and get this right.
Wow.
From what I hear, you ain't leaving us anytime soon.
These guys look odd. I wonder if this is just randomly generated.
We're gonna need a fair record of you. Tell me everything except that you're innocent. I'd find that hard to believe. Quite a record we'll have on you. You're lucky you were caught, you know. The way the town feels about what happened, you were likely to be shot. It's a process, all right, but a necessary one. How you doing with that? Okay, then. Yep.
it? I wish you could keep the oh, that kid's eyes. Is it gray? But they didn't do like size here. I got like they're digging that full beard Santa Claus style. What's this skin? Alright, why did they put that freaking facial hair first in there? It's hard to really tell what's going on here. So I'm not a fan of his mouse. Alright, back in here and I think we chose that. What is this? Boys?
Well, then you need your portrait took. Hold up your fingers. Okay.
Nice. Interesting. I may just call it here, possibly. We'll see. We'll just mosey around a little bit with it and then end the stream, and then I'll come back and see if there's anything else I want to mess with it at all.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens these staff! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving!
You with the hammer, and you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out near Tumbleweed. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. Yeah!
I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake.
I'll tell
You
you
lot
what.
stay calm in there.
You aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up.
my quiet
You know, my wife has
protagonist.
acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Good day, gentlemen. Oh. Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay. Okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken.
Doritos chip, Doritos chip, Doritos chip,
quickly
cool
run
cat.
away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Went, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each?
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us. Come along. And you better get on this horse. It's not much of an animal, but I haven't got far to ride. Get on the horse there. Ready? Wonderful.
Let's
I
see how
hope
bad
you'll
my thumbs
forgive
are
the
with this.
secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr.
Uptime.
Worley, by the way.
ASHLER has been streaming for 20 minutes 6 seconds.
Awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that. Rounding you folks up, those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course, but you will listen to my mistress first. She spent a good sum getting you folks out. You owe her an audience, at least. He's just up here. There's the camp. Get your horse. Been a while since you saw a hitching post, huh?
Yeah, I don't remember these controls.
This way. She's anxious to meet you. Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. but I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly.
Want an eye patch?
Anyway,
I
I'm
hope I
sure
can
this
get
is
an eye
all a
patch.
touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Oh dear. Seriously? Is that what they're gonna equip me with initially? Oh wow, the like textures on those things are like fucked up. Or they're just placement holder
Lovely.
stuff. Alright. That's vest. No vest. Shirt. Thank God. No. That should be a vest, right?
Time to play the shit out of the game.
I don't know. I may be hopping off and doing something with one of my brothers. I wanted to check this out a little bit just in case this is like dead tomorrow. But then what I'll probably end up doing is hopefully I won't be playing too long with them, and then I can come back on and mess around with this a little bit more. Thank God. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's what that weird sound is. That's green? Doesn't look green. Is there any other pants?
Dance your heart out.
You got dance. Shirtless man. Shirtless man. Oh, fuck. What happened? No. So I don't know if I'm liking... Oh. Like that up. Like rolled up, yeah. Rolled up has holes in it, but that's fine. Yeah. Not sure if I like the color of that shirt. It's weird that they have vest here. Oh, there's the vest. It's a god awful vest. Alright, let's go back to the shirt. Shirt. I think I'm gonna go for that instead. That or the black.
You should go to the dance club and meet some women.
That was a partial notion for today, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I would have had to plan ahead a hell of a lot more than I have. Yes. Almost feel like I don't want to wear a hat.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
your very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to
Do
find
it
out
for
which
me.
one.
Do
Or
it for
rather,
you.
I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at
Really like
approximately the
his
same time
eyes.
my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are, the people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah
Pro tip,
Shaw,
do it.
banker,
Pro
real
tip, do
estate
it.
speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover
Hey,
of
I'm
the
a small
arts,
streamer that's
crook,
just starting out, and
my
I was
former
wondering
best
if you
friend,
wanted to add me and we
Teddy
could
Brown,
play this
a
together if you're on
disgraced brother,
PS4.
outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow.
Aren't we
My
all a
husband
small
was a
streamer?
True believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders.
That food looks flat.
Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
What am I doing? I don't know how long I'm going to be playing. I just was jumping on for a little bit today. But in the long run, sure, you can hit me up via PlayStation. I'm ASHLER00 on there. I feel like what I'll be ended up doing here is playing just a couple more minutes and then backing out and then hopping back on after I spend some time with some family. So I wanted to make sure I got some time in case I didn't get to check it out at all today. So I said,
Okay, thanks man, I'll drop a follow.
Cool. Because, yeah, I don't know how many people that I know that actually has gotten this that's wanting to play
What
the
games do you
multiplayer.
have?
Camp location. So they force you to go
Oh,
there.
sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
Yeah, I like that they have an actual like story here. That's really cool.
The sooner you do it, the sooner we'll leave you to your own devices.
Alright, so try to remember some of these buttons here, and then I think. So what do they want me to do here? Go to the train station. So let's go ahead and ride to the train station. I think I may see how long it takes for me to get into, like, setting up a camp, whatever that is, and then I'll back out. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. If so, then I may have to try to do that sooner. I'm wondering, I think what I need to do is to try to get to a safe state. That's what I really want to try to do here. I'm assuming setting up a camp would do that. I assume I'm already in one right now, though, too. Look at some of this stuff, see how close it is just to the normal gameplay. Doesn't look like I have Deadeye at all, which is interesting, 'cause that's what I put all my points. Oh shit, not paying attention. That's good to know, though. That's really good to know. Get distracted from messing with buttons instead of watching the road. Ooh. I can't believe I survived that. I felt like I would have ate it in the normal game. There we go.
Acting like you done hit your head.
Yeah. For all I know, that could be true. Oh, that's definitely not L2. Great.
Hello. You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden, that's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way, I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up near Gap Tooth Ridge. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
Huh. That's cool. So I'm still kind of lost on the notion of this here. So I can set up a camp somewhere. So I guess that could be my way of kind of saving real quick here, and then coming back later on tonight. Thus far, though, it seems like it's gonna just be just the same, using the same map, which makes sense. Curious with the all the gameplay loop stuff is gonna be though. Let's see if this will let me do this. This no? No, it's not. Maybe I have to complete this quest. Okay, I'm assuming that smoke is them. Oh, no binoculars. That's a shame. Wish I could have changed my voice. I don't know if that was an option. The other question I have is this character going to be my character, or is this a beta character? Ooh, ooh. Oh. Is that horse dead? Oh my god. Wow. Holy shit. The other thing is I'm curious about like saddles. How they're dealing with saddles. So now I have no horse. Yeah. Well, hold on. Maybe I have a... I don't know if you can revive horses from this state or not. Or if that's just KO'd, completely dead. No, they're not even giving me the option to mess with the horse at all. Alright, cool. So I'm curious if horses are going to be really light for the most part at the very beginning. Like, fragile. Like they'll go down easy and you're not going to have like a common steed. Which would mean you're probably not going to run what's that called? A saddle. I don't know. Come on. Hit the right button. Hitting all the other crouch buttons that I know. I like the music here. Oh, what's that? So, swap hat. Could have a sombrero. Not that big of a fan of that one. This one? Not a big fan of that one either.
Okay. Okay. You're good. You're real good, friend. Here. Take this. It's a map. Just be kind. Don't kill me, please.
Take the map. Man. This cold weather's freaking out my knee. Oh gosh. Alright, I gotta adjust. Alright. Now let's take a look to see if it'll let us finally do this.
Howdy.
Hey, doing Scott. So no. Can't place camp right now. Alright.
What level are you?
Oh, I just started. Just started. And this is the other thing I wanted to see here too. So my
Would you like to play together?
possibly. I was just hopping on just to check it out for a minute here. I think I'm going to be coming back on later, but I have some family obligations that I got to deal with first, or at least try to deal with. Oh crap! My dead horse respawned. Okay. That's cool. Got the immortal horse. Or did you just like call in a random horse after the first horse dies? I don't know. I'm not sure if this is the same horse or not. Alright. Do you have a question for you? Do you know how to save in here? The very beginning? Because that's what I'm kind of stuck on right now. You have to go into here to do it? Just like... Resume story, new game, load game. Player.
You just leave the game and it saves just like TA 5.
Okay. So you're just in and out. It's just saving the progress on the fly. Cool. If that's the case, then I will call the stream here and let's try to see if I can back out to the main menu though. But yeah, I'm ASHLER00 on PlayStation 4. If you got this for PlayStation 4, you want to hit me up on there. We can maybe try playing. Do you know how long this is going to go for, Scott? Let's see here. General audio. How do I get out of here? I'm rusty on these controls. Player progress. I think it's ranking awards, story mission, help, action, crime, combat. Controls.
Online is out now permanently, but since it's beta there will be tons of updates.
Okay, so it's constantly going. It's not like it's more of a, not of a beta, it's a early access is what it should probably be called. But it's easier to write beta. Less letters. Okay, story. So alright. Are you sure you want to exit the game? You will be returned to the main menu. Any unsaved progress will be lost. Yeah, why not? If I have to redo anything, that's fine. I just talked to a train conductor and shot some people, so I would be fine doing that again. Alright, but yeah. That's me for right now. Like I said, I'm going to be trying coming back on later tonight. We'll see if that happens.
Yeah, if they call it a beta they don't have a certain amount of time to have it out by, just like Fortnite.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks for that info, Scott. Appreciate it. Cool. Well, this was me. This was Stealth Artisan Live. I'm ASHLER, and as we return to the shadows, let us all praise the moments we share. Till next time.